Hey guys, you're watching Just Hoop Talk podcast on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to the channel and to our podcast on all streaming platforms. Man, we are back with another episode of Just Hoop Talk.
Welcome back, baby.
Hey, we love Just Hoop Talk, man. You know, it's
fun.
a beautiful day outside today.
It is nice, man.
You know, we've had some, out here in California, we've had like no rain.
Dude, it's been like a summer winter.
It has. It's just a little different.
It's weird, man.
It's different, man.
It's kind of scary. Like, yo, we need some rain out here, man.
We do, especially with all the other stuff going on, man. It's like, can we just get back to normal, man? Get back to normal, get some rain out here. Mm-hmm. Anyway, on another note, we're here with Just Hoop Talk, man. We're going to talk about something else a little bit different. And I want to first, before we get into that, I want to shout out one of the friends of the family, man.
Yeah.
Cody Demps. If you guys don't know him, he's a Sacramento native. Our podcast is located here in Sacramento. But he recently was part of the USA qualifying team at the America, man. So big shout out to Sac State native, Stockton Kings, Sacramento Kings guard, Cody Demps, man, on making it to the U.S. qualifying team, man. That's a hell of an achievement.
Yeah, that was great to see him out there playing on the national stage and doing his thing, making a name for himself. It was really great to see. He's a good dude. He's a really good kid. So great to see him kind of finding success in the world of basketball. You know, there's always ups and downs in the world of hoop, but he's definitely on the uptick right now.
Yeah,
so good
man. Good to see him. We saw a couple other familiar faces out there, too, from our Stockton Kings squad, man. So shout out to all of them, man. But let's get into this podcast. Want to talk today about the small ball Houston Rockets,
small
man.
Ball, baby.
And they've been on the uptick.
They have
with this lineup, man. It's been a lot of it's kind of crazy to see like all just short, stocky guys out there, but it's working for them, man. What are your thoughts on the new small ball? So I guess before I get into that, let's talk about the team now. So they traded away Clint Capela to the Atlanta Hawks. In the process, they also acquired Robert Covington, 6'9", stocky guard who could shoot. But they've totally eliminated the center position. They only have like I think one center rostered on their entire, two centers rostered on their entire team.
Right.
But everybody else is like 6'9" and smaller. So what are your thoughts, man, on this small ball lineup? DAntoni at it again.
Yeah. So initially, I'm like, these dudes are tripping, man. They're about to get abused down low, right?
Yeah.
Like that was my initial thought. I thought, no way, this isn't gonna work. They're pretty much, it's done. It's a wrap for them. It's over. The small ball would never work. You know, the first thing that comes to mind is like defensively they're going to struggle and rebounding the ball they're going to struggle. Those are my first thoughts. But it hasn't looked like that.
Nah, man.
It's not gone that way. They create mismatches offensively.
Dude.
And it makes it impossible for people to guard them. I watched them play the Jazz, and you would assume like Rudy Gobert is going to kill them.
They played him a couple times since then,
Yeah, and he's, you know, it's not as effective as you would assume, right?
Yeah.
And then Rudy Gobert literally can't guard anyone on the court.
Nope, useless.
Yeah.
Useless.
And when Rudy Gobert is standing out on the three-point line, there's no point in having a big man, you know?
It's true.
It's like, all right, now they have to take him out of the game because he can't guard anyone defensively. He's not down low blocking shots.
Yeah.
And he's just, you know, they're shooting threes and he's getting twos.
Right.
And they're going to win, you know?
Man, and that trade-off isn't a good trade-off for these teams,
not.
You know, especially, you know, when you got these smaller guys. And the thing about the Rockets is that they all have guys who are like 6'3", but like a solid 215, 220, 250, whatever they are.
Really physical, too.
They are, you know, and I think naturally they're all good rebounders. Like Westbrook's always been a good rebounder.
Yes.
Harden's always been a good rebounder.
Yep.
PJ Tucker's always been a good rebounder. So you start to put some of these things together, and it's like, you know, is that actually a viable solution? You saw the Warriors with their death lineup a few years back when they didn't have, you know, exactly. Iggy was like Iggy and Draymond were like the tallest players on the court, and it's like, okay, maybe that actually could work because it does create those matchup scenarios. They push the pace also. The Rockets are one of the fastest teams in the league. So when they push the pace, those big guys are getting tired.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like, how can they keep up with that for 48 minutes? Right. I don't know that they can.
Yeah. I was thinking about it. I was like, oh, yeah, Rudy Gobert. Yeah, he's not that great of a big dude, but – and I was trying to think of another big dude that would kill them and make them pay. But I'm like, there really aren't a lot of good big dudes in the league, you know?
No.
Like, there's really no one that they need to necessarily worry about. Like, oh, we can't guard – who? Like, like maybe if DeMarcus is still playing, like, oh, we can't guard DeMarcus. Okay, whatever.
I mean, even still, they got. I mean, PJ Tucker is not small.
Yeah.
Harden is not small.
Right.
And I think getting Covington for them, like, is another just bigger, thicker 6'9" guy. Like, he's not small either. So if you think about it, like when you go, I'm assuming some of our listeners probably go and play basketball. When you go play basketball at 24 Hour Fitness, CalFit, I'm not saying they're equivalent.
Right.
But if you play against somebody, you're 6 foot, say you're 6'1", and you play against somebody who's 6'4", you're not going to be like, oh, I just can't guard them mentally. You're going to be like, all right, I just know I got to play a different way.
Yep.
Or if you're 5'7" and you're playing against somebody who's 6 foot, it's like sometimes you just have those matchups.
Right.
And I think that's what we're seeing is like they're just kind of owning their matchup. If it's 6'5" versus 6'10", they're eliminating the size and saying, okay, we're going to beat them with speed, or we're just going to go right through them anyway.
Yep.
I don't know. At first I was like, there ain't no way hell it's going to work.
Same, yeah.
But it's evident that it is.
Yeah, I think the thing is they're trying, I like the fact that the Rockets are willing to push the envelope and try something different. They're not just settling for, oh, we got to have a big man and we got to do this and we got to do that and hopefully we'll win a championship. Like they saw pretty clearly like, okay, this isn't working for us. Mm-hmm. Let's just try something different. Mm-hmm. Let's go all in on this small ball thing and see if anyone can really guard us.
Yeah.
I think it'll be interesting to see come playoff time when the game slows down, it gets super physical, what kind of happens if they can still enforce their will on other teams, or if the game slows down so much that we start to see the issues with it. But for the regular season, yeah, they look tough to beat, man.
It's just I think that planning for them is tough because you're not going to be able to plan for not just the speed, but then also the size that comes with. You can't plan for the shooting because I know some games are probably streakier than others, but they can all pretty much shoot the three.
Every single one of them.
You can't really plan for like, okay, I have my two guys that are going to guard either Harden or they're going to guard Westbrook, because then you got the other three who are very similar in size that are going to get guarded by somebody much bigger who can't stretch and run and guard the three-point line. And it's like, okay, if you don't want to guard them on the three-point line, you're going to lose out on the rebounds. Or you're not going to have anybody there to defend the paint. It's kind of a crazy dynamic. I know somebody will figure it out. The right coach will figure it out.
Yeah.
But until we see it, man, that's going to be a tough thing to stop, dude. And it's better than the Harden Westbrook iso ball thing that they were doing.
It is honestly, like, I'm glad to see them trying something different. I think one thing about the regular season is teams don't have a lot of time to prepare stuff. Mm-hmm. Like they don't practice, they don't implement different things. I think come the playoffs, like they're going to be able to scout, do their homework, put a system in, and eventually be able to expose it. That's what I'm assuming, but I don't know, man.
I think you're going to see teams dare Westbrook to shoot threes because it looks like he wants to stick to that mid-range now. So they're gonna dare Westbrook to shoot threes. They're going to double Harden again like they were doing earlier in the season, frustrate him, and make those other guys hit.
They're going to make Ben McLemore beat them.
And Daniel House.
Exactly.
I think they'll rely if Daniel House and McLemore go off for 30 against us each, we lose. But I don't know, man. And some of those teams, when you have – the thing is, I think when you're also looking at a whole game season, you're looking at, all right, this game we played the Clippers, now we play Memphis, then we play the Bulls, then we play – but that in the playoffs are going to be Clippers, Lakers, Lakers. Like, you have to go through the tough teams, There's no easy way – no easy wins you're going to get. So we'll see, man. I'm a fan of it. I think as a basketball fan, I like when you try new things out. Agree. Not sure how to work for championship aspirations, but they look tough to beat.
At least they're trying something,
Yeah, man.
That's what I'm a fan of.
Yes, sir. Well, that does it, man. I think, I like what DAntoni's always pushed the envelope. I'm glad we talked about that. Anything else you want to add?
No, that's it, man.
All right, well, let's run another Just Hoop Talk in the books. Be sure to subscribe to us on all social media platforms. We are out.
Peace.
For more NBA, college, and hoops coverage, be sure to subscribe to Just Hoop Talk podcast on YouTube and all streaming platforms.